Fuck me. Hello everybody and welcome back to another video. We're making a tier list. We don't have half the fucking fast food restaurants that America does. But that doesn't mean that I'm not gonna sit here and make one myself. So I've got myself here. Look at that, I'm real small in the corner now. I've got a fucking Australian one. And we have, what's this? A total of fucking, that's not even a fucking restaurant. 12. Is that 12? 5, 4, 1, and 2. Makes 12. That is really fucking bad. Anyway, I got a tier list to go through and we're gonna smash this out. Let's start at the fucking bottom here. So we got Pizza Hut right here. Look, Pizza Hut, I'm gonna go ahead and give them smack bang in the middle at a C. I don't know why Pizza Hut in Australia compared to the rest of the world seems to be significantly higher quality. I don't know if it's because we only have a few major pizza joints in Australia, but Pizza Hut for fucking sure deserves a middle rating. It's not great food, but it's okay. Don't have their chicken wings. That made me spew once. I don't know if it was the chicken wings or if I just had a virus. Hardcore fucking bleh, something that they outdid everybody else with, which they had a Dorito crust. And I don't know if it was just to take the piss or not. With the Dorito crust back in like 2014, they would do it with a fucking Mountain Dew as part of the deal. We literally had pizza that was Doritos and Mountain Dew. Giving me food poisoning is something that I feel I don't really want to have to go through again. And that'd put them down in the fucking E or F tier, but come on, Dorito crust. They can have a C for that. Noodle box. I don't know what the fuck this is. I've never... Wait, what? I can just move these around? Oh, I didn't know I could do that. I don't know what the fuck noodle box is, so I'm gonna give it a C as well because, I mean, fast food in Australia has a pretty lucky habit of being decent. What do you got? Grilled. They're gonna get a B tier. Grilled, actually, believe it or not, they make a decent burger. As a fast and somewhat, like, mass-produced to a menu restaurant system, their burgers are decent. Their vegan burgers apparently were pretty good. I don't eat vegan burgers. Vegan burgers. I don't eat vegan burgers. Their sauces are pretty nice. Subway. This is another one that blew me away. A lot of people in America don't like Subway, but I'm gonna put Subway in the B tier because Australian Subway is actually kind of nice. I feel like they're a little bit exy in the price, but they're actually okay. Even their cheaper variants of subs are actually okay. Like, there's definitely nothing about them that would make them just genuinely off-putting. They're quite nice. Something that I buy from there quite often, the chicken bacon ranch melt. It's chicken, like a nice white meat of the chicken, plus some bacon. Then I get mozzarella cheese on it. Sets it up real good on Italian herbs and cheese. If anybody gets anything other than Italian herbs and cheese, I think you might need to see a counselor as soon as possible. And chipotle sauce on it. Oh, they go together so well. They make such a fucking nice mix. It's delicious. But yeah, I actually find Subway to be quite a nice one. Once again, they'd probably be in an A tier. I don't think they're quite an S tier. They're definitely not like great. You know, their presentation could be a bit better. They're not too bad. They are definitely not too bad. And they'd be an A as well if they didn't fucking cost so much. Domino's gets a D. Their pizza, I don't know how the fuck they do it. Their pizzas taste like garbage. I actually don't get it. Pizza Hut pizzas to me taste so much better just on their like cheap range. I don't understand how you can fuck up pizza so bad, but Domino's has figured it out. That's how I feel about that, so they can just stay in D. So you know what, I'm actually no, I will have to bump them to a C because their meatballs are actually quite good. I can't say that their meatballs aren't good. They are quite nice. KFC in Australia is garbage. Only reason I say that is because you'll rarely go to KFC and get what you're hungering for. KFC in Australia has 1 or 2 good items and the rest of it is usually garbage. Their chips are soggy as fuck. Actually, no, I'm gonna put that in an E tier. Their chips are soggy as fuck, but they do have something in Australia that they don't have in America by the sounds of it. The zingers, like the chili, the hot stuff, like the spicy stuff, that shit's really fucking nice. It could be in America and I've just been misinformed, but that's like the only thing that's keeping it out of an F. I've not had very good experiences with KFC. First time I ever had popcorn chicken gave me diarrhea. I've had a lot of bad experiences with some shitty fast food. The reason why the diarrhea scarred me is because I had to go up the fucking local phone tower in where I was, where they had this museum where you can see shit. Going up this mountain in the car. And I'm like sitting there holding in the squirts. Like, what the fuck is going on? Lo and behold, the only skid marks were the ones left by my dad screeching out the front of the place so I could get out, fucking roll on the road and keep going to the dunny. Fuck me. Red Rooster! A bit of the old Red Rooster. You know, there's a lot. Actually, I'm starting to realize that there's not a lot in Australia that's very good. They're all very average. Red Rooster is a chicken place, but they don't market themselves to be like another KFC or anything like that. Red Rooster is a chicken joint that does chicken sandwiches, like actual chicken sandwiches, not burgers, like actual like like subs and stuff. They're quite nice. Their gravy's pretty good, and I feel like overall, if you go on a Red Rooster, you're sort of picking out, you know, it's like, oh, you can, I don't know about Noodle Box, actually. I'll put Noodle Box at the end, because it's these three. It's not easy to toss up between these, because you know you're going to get something generic, and it's not going to be great. You know, it's dinner, it's food. That's all it really ends up being. So we got a Porto. A Porto I'll put in B. The Prego sauce is pretty good. Actually, no, you know what? I'm going to put him in A. I'm going to put him in A, because I have not had a time that I've been to a Porto and hated their food. I've been there and thought, wow, I'm not going to order this burger again, but I've not gone, wow, that's turned me off the restaurant. I actually believe that a Porto may be one of the best all-round sort of meal things that I've only had, like I said, one experience where I didn't enjoy the food. It's greasy and it's a little bit sloppy, but fuck, it's not terrible. Definitely deserves that A tier, actually. I could go to a Porto nearly any time and get exactly what I order and feel good about it. Mickey D's! I'm a big breakfast Mickey D guy. The McCafes that they did in Australia from a couple years back revolutionized the coffee drive-through industry in especially my hometown. Pretty sure around Australia and or the world, where you can get espresso proper barista-made coffee through drive-through in a very short amount of time. Their coffee is mediocre. It's average. It's not great. You're not gonna get some, like, you know, especially nurture-made coffee. You're gonna get fucking, you know, middle of the range. Not gonna turn too many people off. Lukewarm, but it's an espresso coffee that goes all right. And I'm happy to drink that, because I know I'm not going to there. I'm not going into that place expecting fucking hipster, ridiculous, you know, $12 for a shot of coffee, kind of, you know, gonna hand grind it, pick out the granules and shit like that. I don't know, what they're gonna do is they're gonna give you a decent coffee that's gonna, you know, tickle your whistle, caffeinate you, and keep you going. And the breakfast food here is actually pretty decent. And once again, with McDonald's, it's the same way I feel about a Porto, but their food is genuinely disappointing now. Their menus here are getting more and more expensive for the food that you're getting. It's not great. Plus, who the fuck has, like, shake machines? Can't be one, fixed by the people that work there, or two, when they do fix it there, it takes so long to turn back on. Fuck! I just want a chocolate shake. I just want something cool, tasty, and a bit thicker than a fucking post-mix Coke. No. And the ice cream machine in general breaks. Schnitz! We've had a Schnitz in my hometown. I've been there once. I wasn't too impressed by it. Yeah. It's not great. Takes a while to come out. It's a schnitzel, or a variant of schnitzel. You know, I just bit the inside of my mouth when I did that. Yeah, D tier. Didn't leave a great impression. I didn't go back, and I'm pretty sure it's closed now. So, Hungry Jack's gets an S tier for me. Because in Australia, for some reason, our Hungry Jacks, their food tastes so one of a kind. Now, I could probably sit there and work out that it's because of some chemicals or some shit, some preservatives in the meat, but I like to think it's the way that they cook the meat through their flame grilling process. Oh yeah, Hungry Jack's here is the same as Burger King around the world. Burger King and Hungry Jack's are one and the same. I don't know, we used to have a Burger King in my town. Actually, no, I lie, it wasn't in my, actually no, there was one in my town and one across the border. Between here and New South Wales, like the two states in Australia, is like the equivalent between Mexico and America. That little tiny line where you just get across it, but there's no border security and people aren't trying to flee into my town. They're usually trying to flee out of it. But yeah, Hungry Jack's tastes so fucking good. Every time I have it, I've never been disappointed. And they have these new chips too. The new fries. McDonald's have their thin fries. You guys know McDonald's fries are the same around the world. However, the Hungry Jack's fries are now thick cut. They're nice. They use a different kind of seasoning salt there on them. Fucking, oh, it's so good. They get an S tier just because they deserve that shit. They fucking deserve it. It's really well done. And then there's Guzman y Gomez. Something, and it looks like it says the word tequila, but I know it's not tequila. They can get a B because Guzman y Gomez, I've been there a few times. They've opened up only on the north, or like from the center to the north side of my town. I live like half an hour from the north side of my town, and there's none down here. Guzman y Gomez, they make good Mexican food. It doesn't burn your asshole. They have stuff available to do that. And half of them, I'm pretty sure I've been to one, or at least I've been to some. Actually, no, I'm thinking of Zambrero. They're the ones that are licensed so you can get beers. Okay, they don't have beers. That's fine. I'm surprised Zambrero is not on here, actually. Zambrero is very similar to Guzman y Gomez, except rather than waiting for your meal to be cooked and served and then handed over the counter like McDonald's, it's more like a Subway type deal where they make it in front of you and then they give it to you and you can get beers and shit, which is always fun. Beers are good fun. I don't care what people say. Beers are good. But yeah, I've eaten a few times here. The only thing that made me not like going there was that it was in the middle of my city, and Canberra City, where I live, fucking sucks. Guzman y Gomez is slightly above mediocre, but not a place I'm going to go to all the time. It was sort of the way I feel about McDonald's, actually. So, nonetheless, there you go. We got E tier. It's got that KFC, which is going to get me slaughtered, like getting on that Slaughter Gang shit. Schnitz was disappointing, but, you know, it's edible. Pizza Hut, Domino's, Red Rooter, Noodle Box. Noodle Box, I have no idea. I don't even know. I probably shouldn't have rated it, but you guys know about that. I've been public about Noodle Box. Or Red Rooster, sorry. I call it Red Rooter. That's our little in-joke in Canberra, Red Rooter, because it's like when you're having a good old fucking root, you know? You guys know you fucking... That's those three, you know, mediocre. You sort of have to fight to the death over which one you're gonna pick, because if you have access to all three, it's kind of, you know, when you end up picking one, you sort of look at the other two and go, I wish I'd gone with either of you two rather than this one. But no matter which one you pick, you'll always think that. So they're as equally as mediocre as each other. Grilled, Subway, McDonald's, Guzman y Gomez, they're pretty alright. They go hard. And then they're gonna feed you and you're gonna be happy after you eat it. A Porto, like I said, I've had one bad burger there, but that was because I didn't like it, not because it was bad. So that's also good. And Hungry Jack's, praise be to the fucking Lord that we have one now. A 10-minute drive away from where I am. Oh boy, you better believe that I rarely go through there because I can't afford it. Was that the fucking Mountain Dew? It was. Thank you all so much for watching this video. Find your own Australian sort of tier listing. You know, it's the way to go with the Australian tier listing. There's nothing better than this. So thank you all again, and I will, see you all in the next form of media that ends up on either of my channels. Fucking follow my Twitch. Bye!